Marty Hibbs is back from the lake. He's been out in the middle of nowhere in Canada. And while you were there, we're going to talk about Bitcoin price and what happened this week in your call. First of all, welcome back. How you doing, Marty?
Doing good. It was actually, anyone in Canada knows it very well. It's the Muskokas. It's a really nice area. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it's insane, the prices. I mean, for a cottage, a nice one, a nice home, I should say, you're looking at $2 to $5-6 million. Is no big deal to drop on a home on the lake up there. And it's nothing but lakes. It's just, I mean, I think we have 880,000 lakes in Canada, more than any other country in the world. And you can't buy a house on a lake here because it's all protected land. They only allocate so much of the rest of it's all green belt, yeah. But it was amazing. I mean, it's gorgeous. It was beautiful. And it's my niece. She allowed us to have it. It's not mine. And we decided to go up, and the whole family went. There was well, most of the family, 6 of us, the 2 girls and their husbands, myself and my wife. And it was nice. The weather was amazing. So it was good. But the problem is always the same. Either long weekends or when we go away, the markets always misbehave and do stuff that it's not supposed to do. So the problem up there is the internet's not that great still in certain areas. If you're in the backwoods or on the lake, it's really spotty. So what I did is I took my tablet. It's a new tablet I got. You can mark on it. And I spent an hour and a half, and I tried to do a video for an update because we were getting action and I was panicking. And I'll get to it in a minute. I'll show you the report I put out for our subscribers.
Yeah, let's put this in historical context. We're recording this on the 31st of August at 1:30, so it's 7:30 East Coast time.
Yes, that's correct.
2 days ago, was it 3 days ago? A couple days ago.
It was Tuesday night, about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I tried to record it. As I said, it wouldn't work. I tried it again. So finally, it was stamped that it went up at about 7:30. But in that time frame, I saw the big spike in Bitcoin, and I said to my wife, I've got to do something. I got to get on. So what happened is, after the second failure of the video, I just said, screw it. I took a picture of my hat, bullshift, and I did a small written report, and I posted it for our subscribers just to let them know what was happening. So
a little historical record is Bitcoin was languishing at 25,900, 26,000, and we were predicting that it would go hit down a little bit lower than it, as low as like 24.
Well, what I said is I don't think it's over. I think there's more downside on it. Not that it has to, but I think it's probably going to. But what happened is what's that company? The one that has the pink
Grayscale. Grayscale got approved. Yeah, the court told the SEC layoff of Grayscale. They wanted to convert their trust into an ETF. Now, this wasn't the big one. This wasn't BlackRock, but it did cause a $2,000 spike like that.
Yeah, instantly. So
you came out and you said what?
Okay, let me show you. Let me share my screen. I'll show you what I did. The one I sent out. Let me see if I can find it here now. Okay, there it is right here. Get back to my screen. Sorry, Dick. Let's do this and share. So this is what I did. I sent out a written alert, and it said Bitcoin and silver update. So it shows here it went out at 7:30 it was the 27th. It was Tuesday night. Okay. And it says, good evening, members. It's Tuesday evening at 7:30, and I'm attempted 2 occasions to try and do a video, but the internet connection is just not working. I wanted to update everybody on the move today in both Bitcoin and silver, and suggest that you be very cautious as the $2,000 move to the current 28,000 level. I think it got to 28.4 or something, as it is not likely to hold, and I do not consider it bullish in my opinion. As I mentioned last week, I would need to see a move above 30,000 before I would consider it a bullish signal for the target. So it's one of these sell the news ideas, right? Especially when it stalled when it got there. As for silver, now we're currently in 3 different bullish positions in silver, contracts and different spreads and options. These are for our subscribers. And I believe anybody that has a good profit, you need to consider now taking half of it off the board. This includes those of you that are long the contracts as well as the options. I'm still bullish in the long term on silver, but this is a trading market and it's likely to have a correction from this 2,500 handle. And what that's supposed to be is a $25 handle, because we were just above 25 bucks at the time. And we ended up with a doji, and of course, very nice. I think we're down 50 cents from there. I think we're in the 24. And I said, I'll do an update Thursday when I get back to the office. So that's basically what I put out for our members.
Okay. So
and it was frustrating.
Yeah, everybody was euphoric, and you warned this is going to be short-lived.
Yeah, I just wanted to give them a heads up, like, don't do anything silly here, like, jump in and buy more or whatever. But anyway, let me show you the charts. Let's go to our charts right now and go share. So here's what happened. This was Tuesday evening right here, and this news came out and we spiked. We got as high as 20, looks like 28,150 roughly on
Bitcoin, yeah.
On Bitstamp, yeah. And of course, that was kind of it, but it didn't fall that day. But the next day, of course, it candled down. And then today it wicked down pretty hard. So I am still looking for this funnel that we have here. And I just updated my numbers before I did it to you. This is real solid support in here. But anywhere in this green area, I am looking for mid 20 handle, somewhere around 24.5, 24, even below 24 a bit, or as high as 24.78. In other words, if it has a 24 handle on it, I think that's probably the next leg down that we're going to be able to get. And I personally have done what I said I wouldn't do. I transferred money today when I got back this morning. I'm looking at buying more Bitcoin down in that down in that area.
Great.
Yeah.
What's your order at? Like 24.5, 23?
I got 3 orders in, actually. One is in the 23, low 23s. One is high 23s, and one is high 24s. So really, if it even takes this bottom here at 25, I'll get my first fill. But I've got one here, and then the next one down is doubling it, and then the final one down is doubling that again. So like 1, 2, and then 4 are my orders. So I'm hoping that I don't overdo it. I think it's going to be okay. I still like it. So anyway, but it was an exciting couple of days. And the silver, of course, the other one that we looked at was that we're in. I'll show you the silver chart. There you go here. Now there again, Tuesday night, see what happened? We got in silver in this area here, and we gave them 3 choices, and it had a massive spike right away, had the flag. But when it spiked up here and gapped up and I saw this doji, that's when we said, okay, time to get out. Anything that was around 25.20 then. And when I saw that, I said, I don't like it. Now, I think we can come back. We might even get back into a 23 handle on silver. But, short term, but you know what? We're so much into silver in so many ways. People are in, the coins, tokens, and either way, we're just trying to trade it a little bit here, but it could easily come off again. It's going to get choppy, I think. Again, this is a long weekend we're going into, and it's a big one. Because as I mentioned to you before, Dick, I just saw a piece on Redacted talking about a big rally out in BC today for pro wearing your mask. And go look at it. It's on there, and it's new. But there across the street, apparently there was a big protest about not wearing masks. And apparently, from what the guy Morris, I think his name is, said, is the protesters that were pro mask wearing attacked the other group. The world's gone crazy. It's nuts. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Folks, don't fight over that stuff. Just don't be sucked into that. Don't fight. Everybody just be nice to each other.
Yeah, but it's funny. We knew it's coming. We've been told it's coming.
Yeah.
By some good sources. And wow, I was expecting maybe in a couple of weeks, not before the long weekend.
Yeah.
So they're starting early.
So we're still in a bear market with cryptos. That was a little glimmer of hope, but we're just got to wait a while longer. Good luck with your buy orders. And
yeah, we'll see what happens. But next weekend should be interesting. Should be an interesting month. That's what I say. But very choppy. I think it could be very choppy. And somebody did ask me about, I'll just mention, I think Jay Snip probably watches our videos once in a while here, does he?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So somebody sent me an email about it, and I went and looked at it. And I just wanted to clarify what I think he mentioned. Now, if you're listening and I'm wrong, let me know. But they were saying he says it's going to $8. And I said, well,
silver to $8.
Silver,
$6, $8.
Yeah, 8, 6 or 8, somewhere really low. And my thinking is two things. Number one, it would have to be something catastrophic, like the big event that we're talking about, to drive all the markets down, and that would go along with it. But the second part, I think, is I don't think he's talking about the real silver. I think he's talking about the paper market, which of course is the futures contracts.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you're going to be able to buy silver for $8, regardless of how low silver goes. But those markets, again, these contracts are created out of thin air. They're futures contracts. There's nothing backing them whatsoever. So that's possible. But like I said, if it gets to that point, I think the least of your problems is going to be silver at $8 if things get that bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for the update, Marty. That was a good call. That was
no problem.
You know, I did a YouTube segment saying I predict Bitcoin 23.5. So we'll see.
Yeah,
that's not off the table. That's still a possibility.
That's very sure it is. We just said I'm in the low 20s. That's my last order, somewhere just above 23. That, like that song says, what is it, the men at the north of Richmond or something?
Yeah,
it's getting all the buzz.
Marty, I don't want to hear anybody saying, yeah, I got orders in at 24 or 23. I want people saying, why didn't I buy Bitcoin at 50,000 now that it's 100? Damn, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, but you know what? As time goes on, my issue is I'm becoming more and more of a believer that you got to take this money, this cash you've got, and get it in something. And I figured, I was just debating it today with my friend, and I said, what else do we do if you've got gold and silver and Bitcoin and maybe the mining stocks and some cash? Like, where do you put the rest of it? It's a problem. So I just said, what the hell? I just maybe buy some more Bitcoin. So I'm just having it in there. I may not get filled. Possible. I don't know. But with the volatility, there's a chance I might. And I'm not wishing it down. I want it to go up. Our next target, of course, is back up to the 31, 33. And then our next one, once we get through there, we're cleared for the approach up around 38 to 40. I believe that's where our next major target. And I expect to see that this fall.
This fall.
Yeah, meaning like after September now, like that's what we said in the fall, right? Hopefully September.
Well, things are going to get interesting this fall.
They are.
I don't know how long Biden can hold on.
Well, the fall is only 3 weeks away, and that's cute. Was the guy says it's not the fall, it's the autumn, because the fall means the end of everything.
The fall, the crash. Yeah.
All right, Dick.
Yeah. All right, Marty. Thanks for the update. Welcome back, and we'll check in on Sunday or Monday and see what's.
Yeah, Monday, because we're a holiday on Monday.
Oh, yeah, it's the Labor Day. It's Labor Day.
Long weekend. Should be interesting.
Then something's going to happen.
Yeah, you can bet your ass that week something will be distorted.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Marty. Aloha.
Okay, take care.